Hello, I'm Adele Mitchell, and today I am doing a future forecast reading for Libra, the sign of Libra. I will be using my zodiac board here. We're going to cover all 12 houses, okay? So there's going to be a lot of information coming up for you, Libra, and we're going to get into it right now. In your first house, it is the self. And you've received, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even show you, the Six of Pentacles. This house is showing that this week is going to be all about planning your life in a way that feels really sound to you, meaning there's going to be no surprises. There's going to be no, stepping out of your schedule, your routine, right? So keeping things going as the way they've been going. If you do that, you will be able to reap some success, right? And it looks like you have been sensing already, because with this card comes a little bit of intuition as well. You've been sensing that you're working towards a goal, and eventually you are going to see really good return on the work that you've been putting in, and this is what's showing up in your self house. So keep going, don't make any changes. In your possession house, you receive the World. Okay, it looks like you've been making some promises to yourself. And this is what is most important to you this week, is that those promises are not broken. We kind of covered that in your self card, where you're not going to want to veer away from your focus right now. You're going to want to almost be like one-tracked mind, because with the World card, you can receive all the blessings that we were just talking about, that you've been working towards. And I'm not even seeing that it's just going to be one achievement, but it looks like it's going to be kind of like a wave of prosperity coming to you. So you know what you deserve. You know that you've been manifesting and working on bringing this to you. And what's most important too with the possessions house is that you don't allow outside influencers to come in and kind of set you off track whatsoever. So that means, and this is something as simple as someone in your life who is going through a difficult time and wanting to complain to you, right? It's almost like you need to wear a sign on your forehead that says, "No complainers allowed," or like my husband says, "The complaint office is closed for the day." So by doing this, you will be able to, avoid having those outside influences throw you off track. And let's go into your communication house. You've received the Star. It looks like there's going to be moments where you are being very honest, very real with someone in particular that you've had an altercation with in the past. All throughout this week, two of you are going to be healing from this altercation. You're going to be speaking very genuinely and kindly to one another. You're going to share moments of joy and happiness. With the Star, we have a lot of luck. And this is also going to give you plenty of hope for the future with this particular person, that things are going to maintain joy and peace. So kind of like letting go of what was rigid in the past and moving forward, moving on from that moment, so that the two of you can kind of rise above it. I'm picking up on a friendship or a partnership here with this person that you will be communicating with. In your family house, you've received the Two of Cups. Everybody's going to be driving in the family this week. This is the Harmony card. This shows that what you're going through, other people in your family are going to be going through as well. So it looks like you're going to have a lot of understanding when it comes to honoring your goals and wanting to manifest things. So, you know, any complainers that I was talking about earlier are not going to be in your family. Those are going to be like other outside influences, such as people maybe you work with, or people that, you know, you just cross paths with throughout your week, but not the people that are like right present in your face on a day-to-day basis, which is really good, because having somebody like that around you who complains all the time can be so draining. Okay, in your 5th house, this is your pleasure house, you've received the 9 of Pentacles. What will be giving you the most pleasure this week, Libra, is feeling independent. You don't need nobody, right? You will be able to make your accomplishments on your own. You're not going to be seeking out the help of others. You're not going to feel like you have to tap into any types of external knowledge. It's just going to kind of come to you pretty easily. When you come into moments where something's broken in your home and you need to fix it, you're going to have this attitude of, I got this, right? So that's what's going to bring you the most pleasure, is knowing that you can stand on your own 2 feet and you do not have to rely on anyone. In your health house, my dear Libras, you receive the 8 of Pentacles. All kinds of pentacles showing up. 6, 7, oh no, 6, 8, and 9. Okay, 8 of Pentacles for your health house. This is showing us that there's a lot of free and clear coming up on a psychic note. I just have to say that right away because it's a message coming through for you. So you have finally come into a place in your life where you feel really good. You're taking care of yourself. You're implementing things that you know your body and your mind needs. So taking medications that work well for you, not needing to change up anything, right? Your diet is looking stable and sensing that there's a lot of strength. So if you've started a new workout routine or anything like that, it is going to be beneficial to your physique. And you may not be noticing the changes right away, but they are actually happening, and you will start to see this great abundance of power coming through for you, because with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like, it's the mastery card. It's, you know, making major accomplishments for the changes that you've made in the recent past. So what you're doing is very good, and I cheers you for that. Now, we are going to check into your partnership house. You've received the High Priestess. She is letting you know that there is balance. There is intuition between you and the person that you spend most of your time with. So the word body language is coming through, and that has to do with understanding what your partner needs without even talking about it. And that has to do with intuition as well, as I just said. So when you feel like your partner may be going through a difficult time, or they're just having a low day, they don't even have to say anything to you. You're going to know exactly what they need, and you're going to be able to provide it for them. They're going to be grateful for you, and then in turn, they're going to do the same thing for you. So if you feel like you want to go out do something fun, or have a really passionate night at home. Or, you know, if it's just you and your bestie, because this can also pertain to people who are not in a partnership. The two of you will be able to do something new together. That will be a very fun and fulfilling experience. I'm not seeing anything going down in partnership that would show a warning or something negative happening. So this is looking really, really good. Okay, and then in your 8th house, it's the transformation house, you've received the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords shows that you're just not going to give up, right? There's no need to. You've done a lot of work in manifesting what you want to have happen here, as we saw on the Self card here, and gaining rewards and kind of working through, and, you know, it looks like there's a lot of working on yourself going on here and doing things that you've known for a while that you need to do and implement to live better, be happier, have a healthier body and mind. So this kind of shows up in the transformation house as well. It's like you're already winning the race. So there's no changes that needs to happen here. And with the transformation house, sometimes that happens. And the transformation in itself is to just keep going on the path that you have been on, so you can keep, you know, bringing in what you want to see happen in your life, in your world. In the philosophy house, which is coming up next, you've received the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands, I almost said the 4 of Pentacles. We see that it's time to kind of sit back a little bit. With here, you've put forward enough effort. You have been maintaining, but this is showing that it's not really a good time to take on anything extra. You don't want to be starting, you know, something that you have to learn a new skill set, or you have to be mentally on all the time. This is kind of, I'm getting the word autopilot. So in your philosophy house, you know, refrain from taking any trips, traveling, journeying, kind of staying close to home a little bit, and just not stacking on too much. You know what you can handle, you know what you can take on, and that's all you need to be doing in this week. And I mean, we kind of saw that with the transformation house as well. That does not want to stay up. Making sure that, you know, things are just staying as is, so you don't overwhelm yourself. Things are going so good, right? It's like, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Okay, in the 10th house, that is your reputation house, the way that people see you. You have the Lovers card. People are loving you right now. Libra, you are giving off a vibe that everybody wants to be around. Okay? It feels good to know you. It feels good to have you as a friend, as a partner, as a family member, and you're going to see that. It's going to like come through within your, you know, conversations, and feeling like you can be a good influence. You can be someone that people rely on, someone that people trust. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a bad word being said about you this week in the mouths of anyone you cross paths with. So that's wonderful. Okay, and now we have the friendship house. And the Fool has come forward for your friendship house. Someone you've been spending time with, a friend, is making you feel like you do not have to have any caution with them. You do not have to overthink or overanalyze. I'm picking up on this person being the one that you have the communication with going on here, because with that you are healing from something that was a little complicated. Here in your friendship house, that's kind of coming up again, that the two of you can move forward with freedom because you've gone through the healing process, you've let go, and now it's almost like you're getting back together with your bestie and it's just as it used to be. It's fun, it's free, there's no resistance. There's like a new level of understanding between the two of you that feels really good and empowering. And in your final house, it's your unconscious house. This is very similar to like a blind reading. This is what you need to know. The Empress. With the Empress card, you are going to be receiving luck. It's about to get lucky for you, Libra, okay? So, you know, pressure luck, that doesn't mean, you know, go out and gamble away your weekend. I mean, maybe if you're into that, but, you know, any choices you make are going to be fruitful for you. Kind of saw it here as the Self as well, is that you're so on track, you're unstoppable. And with that's going to come abundance and good things that you've been wanting for a while and that you deserve, right? So anything that you've been wanting or needing in the future, you can ask for, but I don't really see that you have to try too hard because it's just going to be coming to you naturally. This is an incredible week coming for you, Libra. I am almost jealous. I want to wish you a very blessed week. Not that you need it because you're going to have one anyway. And I also invite you to come back anytime by subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out on future readings like this one. Thank you again.